Alrighty. Hey folks, Roth here. I think maybe I might just lay off on the Ratha drawing here. This is the Rathalos drawing that I've been working on the past week or so. And it's supposed to be animated. And this is what we've got so far. I'm going to press play on it right now. Let's see what we got here. Rawr! It does like a little rawr animation. It's pretty neat. Although I feel like it might lag the more I work on it. So this is also the loading screen that I made also for all my Monster Hunter streams. Let me close this one. But we're gonna work on a new one tonight. So let's start a new one, and let's see if we can set a background. Can we do a transparent? I don't know if we can do a transparent. Or let's try... I do a new canvas here. Action, flashlight. I think flashlight is what I want to go for. Let's try this dark gray, and let's set the resolution for this. Hey there, Savage Ken. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Gonna work on a new drawing tonight. I know I get on quite late. Let's see. Let's go 720p res. I wonder if this is the reason why it's like lagging so much. It's because I have on auto save or something. Because if it is, I might just like uncheck it or something. Alright, because by default it's unchecked, I believe. Let's see, Flash Project, Flashlight. I wonder if I have to select Flash Project. Flash. So this is Flashlight. It's like a mobile version of Flash. Because if I do Flash Project, it doesn't have the settings. It's weird. Let's see if we can open a Flash Project. I want to see what it does. Oh, that's weird. Let's see. I'll name this Poogie. Poogie 1 for now. It's weird, it opens up like a new window, like a smaller window. I don't think I can get it in new. Oh, there it is. It's in new now. But it doesn't let me... Oh. I guess I'll just do the other one. Yep, flashlight. 720 res. And oh, flashlight, there we go. Oh no! I thought it was going to be like that resolution. Alright, so here's our starter page, the canvas that we're going to be working on. I'm going to close out the Rathalos. This is the last we'll see on this on stream. I'll probably have to finish the rest of it like off stream. Alright, so new drawing. So Poogie character in Monster Hunter is basically a pig. Like a pig that is like basically your pet that just hangs around at home in the village. And you could pet him, you can pick him up and run around with him. And you get like a little bit of good luck with him when you pet him. And I'm sad that the Poogie's no longer in like the newer iterations of MonHun Hunter. Like Rise doesn't have the Poogie, so I kind of miss it. So this is sort of like a little tribute to the piggy, or the Poogie. Piggy Poogie. The Poogie pig. Alright. Not sure how I'm gonna be drawing this guy, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna turn this into like an animation later on, but let's see if we can get the basic drawing out. Let's see. Also, I'm using a mouse and keyboard. All right, let's see. Gotta figure out what shape I want it to be, and which way it's facing, or will be facing. I'm gonna rename this layer to head, because I definitely want the head like to animate, and then the ears would be like separate. Also, let's turn this into like a symbol. E-head. Now we can go in and edit it further. See, I think this light purple, or light pink, not purple. Alright, so I think the border would be a darker color, like a darker pink. I think that, yeah, this would be good. Smooth it out a little bit. Oh my gosh, that's a little too smooth. I think this is a good starter point. Also, we got some The Midnight in the playlist tonight. Micro matte scenes, some FM84, the Northern Lights, and some duet. Okay, let's see. I think the nose should be on a different layer too. So this will be the shape of the head. I think I'll add another layer for the body. Also, the body might be, it might just wear the piece of clothing. Like, it's supposed to be like blue and white, I think. It's basically like pajamas for the Poogie. So I'm trying to find the right colors for him. He already looks like a piece of ham. I think this will be possibly a toony. Probably give him like a toony look. And then his PJs does have like some sort of stripes, like blue stripes, blue and white stripes. Almost looks like a bunny bee, or a bumblebee. I mean, bunny bee. I'm also gonna make his ears, long ears, separate from the head, so that I would have an easier time to animate the ears as well. Let's fill the colors a bit. Something like that. Let's add some white. Let's go with the gray first. And this layer should be underneath the head. Yep, there we go. Should probably turn this to like a symbol itself. Poogie. There we go. I can always go back into the symbols and just re-edit them, like so, double-clicking it, and then I just, you know, further fine-tune it if I choose to. Just in case there's bits and pieces of it that I want to adjust. Alright, let's go back out. Alright, I could go into the head symbol and maybe make the other parts of the head, like the eyes, the ears. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll keep it within the head symbol. So, but I'll probably just make a new layer. Call this one ears. Or maybe ear 1, and it will be like his left ear or right ear, whatever. Let's see. Now these Poogies, they do have some long ears. Not very short, but like pretty long. Like half of his head size. The length of his head. It's kind of like that. Alright, try to find this color. I'm also using Adobe Flash to create all this. Pretty old program. This is like an outdated program, but still usable. I think it's since been renamed to Adobe Animate, but it's pretty much essentially the same thing. Just the names are different. Alright, okay. Yep. The shape of our Poogie. I think the clothing would go over the head as well, and then over the ears. The ears would like pop through like small holes of the pajamas. It's a pretty cute outfit. Trying to think of how I'm gonna make this. I think it should be part of the head. So maybe I'll just update like the head to make it look like it's part of the outfit. Let's see, this would be, let's rename this to face. Let's see if I actually, I'll add the second ear first. 2. Let's color it in. Select that. Now this ear here is supposed to look like it's like coming forward, and then just like hovering over its head a bit, arching over it. Let's see if we can draw a little bit more to this one here. Actually, I gotta select a layer. . Try it again. Just color the inside, right? See if there are any other colors I could use. Try this purpley color, like lavenderish. Yeah, I think this would work. The inside of his ear. I'm not sure how the inside of his ear looked like, but I think this could work. Let's color the other side. Oh no. Undo that. Thank goodness for Control Z. Select this color. There we go. Oh, let me get the face off so I can see the remainder of the ear. There we go, something like that. Let's fill in that color. There we go. Actually, let's give it a little bit of a this thing here. Oh no, I think I just drew on the wrong layer. Alright, let's get this. There we go. I like the paste in place feature. That just makes things a little bit easier. Alright, let's bring the face back. I think now that we've got the ears, let's get the piece of clothing over his head. I'm gonna lock the ears layer and let's concentrate on the face here. Let's get this color.
All over the country, armies of young people are blasting away at invaders from outer space and paying for the privilege. I'll be looking at the electronic game craze, which has not only fascinated the nation, but which has created some interesting problems.
Let's carefully draw around. So, yeah, it should be something like this. Then I could fill in. I feel like I could go with like the white. Yeah, I think it should be the white color before I do the stripe. Yeah. I can try. I'll do that. Let me add another line to it. Back here. There we go. And then this back one should be the blue color. Here we go. And then let's get, oh, this one filled in. Also, inside and inside. Oh, I hear a helicopter. There's a helicopter right above us. Try a different color here. That's somewhere between this gray and the blue. Not too turquoise though. Maybe like a light blue. See how this works. Yeah, this would be good. Try to color this one here. There you go. Okay. Just gonna reshape this a bit. Because my plan for the animating part is very simple. I'm gonna like try to like tilt it up and down, and then I'll flip it over, and then do another tilt, and then back and forth. And then there will be like a heart. Like when you pet the Poogie, there will be a heart that pops up. It shows that it's being loved and stuff, which is pretty cute. So that is my plan for this little animation. Maybe I should make this edge the same color as this one here. Oh, I do like this this outline, purpley outline. It sort of matches it. Let me go back to using this one. This one is okay too. Let's undo there. Yeah, I think I like how this looks like, you know, the shadow or the skin. Alright, I think I'll leave like that for now. And I think now for the face, I could add like the eyes and stuff, the nose. Let me try a different layer. Set eyes. Oh, maybe I should make the eyes separate, right? Eye 1, ear 1 and stuff. Or eye 1, eye 2. So the eyes are pretty basic black circles. Let's try this dark color. Ba, ba, ba. Then I'll add a shine to it. I feel like it needs to be a bit darker, not darker, but opposite, a bit closer to white for the shine, but not very white, not very at the top like that. More closer down. Like so. Yep. Gotta keep in mind that this is gonna be toony, Now let's add I2. Oh. I'm not sure if this is the right location for the eye. I can always move around and stuff. Just gotta get the right shape if I can. Then this might be a good one. Alright, let's add some shine to the eye. There we go. Okay. Now I can probably add the nose now. So let's make another layer for the nose. Come on, double click. You can already feel the lag running W Flash. Appears quite old. It's like having a hard time running Flash. When it's offline, it runs fine, but once we go live, it's like starts to lag, but just barely hanging in there. All right, let's get this color. All right, so the nose is very specific shape, but still recognizable as, you know, like a Poogie sort of nose. And it's different variations too, depending on which iterations of MonHun. I was gonna go with like this shape, typical shape for the Poogie. Then he's got his nose, nostrils. Yep, this should be good. Should probably also give this nose a different color than the rest of the body. Something that's close to what I currently have it set for. See, some of these colors are like a little bit too pink. Let me try this one. Curious to see how this color works. Oh no, wow, it's too peachy orangey. Kinda need something that's a little bit darker than this here. Not too dark or too deep color. I'm like hovering over each of the colors here to see what works or what could work. Let me try this one. I think this is the same color that... Yeah, no, that is. It's either the same color or very close to what I use for the borderline. What I can also do is try a different borderline color. Oh, you know what? I want to try... Let's see if we try this one. Okay. This might do it. This might do it. I think for the darker, deeper color, I could probably use for the nostrils. Let's see if we can find a darker one. I think one of the purples is probably a good one to use. Like this one here. Let's try this one here. Nope. Oh, it's like coloring in the outline. You know what the heck? Just I guess I'll just color in the outline too. There we go. All right. So now we got the nose. I think I kind of want to put some shade into it, or maybe increase the size of the nose. I feel like the nose is like a very important part of the face. Let's see. Oh no, I didn't want to take that. Didn't want to do that. Let's go back to the nose. That's why you want to lock the layers. So let me lock these. The eyes too. And then let's resize this. See what we can do with this. Pre-transform, distort. Okay, distort. Oh, there we go. Oh. See, distort just like totally just put things into a specific perspective, and then also reshapes the outline. Okay, I think right there is where I want it to be. Like it sort of makes the tip of the nostril point outward and upward. So it's almost like it's slanted. There you go, something like that, I think. I think if I were to draw like a line this way, then maybe give it like the line. What the line would do would give it like an illusion that it's you know, it's distancing itself from the head. I'm gonna see if I can add that. Yeah. Let's go behind. I want to paint behind. Here we go. So I'm gonna make it a different color than the border here. Yeah, something like that. There you go. Don't want it too noticeable, but just enough that it's visible. There we go. Just a little. So you can arch it up a little bit. There we go. Just a little arch. Yeah. I feel like I could add some eyelids to him too, just to give it a little more expression, but that's fine too. Okay, so next, I think I want to add some cheeks, like just some light cheeks. I could probably just do some simple, like, radial gradients. Come on, let me double click. I feel like the more layers I add to it, the more like appears in the lag, which is quite difficult to work with. Come on. Man, it's just not letting me click. There we go. Cheeks. No, I'm just keep the cheeks to like a single layer. Because I feel like the cheeks would be something that's going to be moving along with the face. Alright, let's see. So I think this fill color that I use for the line here probably be the same color for the cheeks. And let's give this a radial instead. What? Radial. Let's select this color to this. This one also. Make one end transparent. Adjust the alpha all the way down to 0. Oh, there we go. That's how I'll be able to do a radial. Trying to find a tool. This one? Nope, not that one. Is it this one? This program's like so laggy. Come on. Just let me select it. There it is. See, I don't know why the gradient tool is underneath the transformation. It took me a while to like find it. I know it's within one of these two. Alright, so can I not draw it out? Okay, I think I gotta draw it out and then fill it in. So it's gonna cover this area, and oh, there it is. I can already see it. All right, there we go. Probably didn't have to draw the border. Okay. Now we have our cheek, one cheek, and the cool thing about this tool here, I can actually transform the gradient. I see why it's placed there. Yeah. So now I can, you know, adjust the size of the circle, or even the shape of it, to make it more ovally, and so on. That's pretty neat. I dig that. And yeah, this is how I tend to work on shading in some pieces. Let's get that border off so we can get the full view of this. Probably do like a copy and paste for the other cheek. But let's decrease this size. Actually, let's do a transform. Transform first, and then we'll do what it stores. Alright, see how it looks now. There we go. We get a little bit of this side here of the face, and we can just easily transform it. Not transform, but like, you know, just move the border so it doesn't go past the outline. But it would make for some unique art style to have the blush outside of the border, so it gives like this this extra layer to it. But this is fine. I like it. I like the way it is for now. Let's see if we can rotate the gradient so it matches the angle of the face. Like so. There you go, something like that. Alright. We're only like half an hour in, and we've got this much drawn already. So we have to do the legs, the limbs, and also the tail, and also the heart. That's coming soon. We don't really get to see its mouth too often. I feel like the nose could be a little bit bigger. I don't really get to see its mouth. Even though it would be like right underneath the nose. Actually, yeah, I'll just keep it like this way. It's a tune style either way. So this will be fine. Okay, I can probably start adding the limbs now. And the limbs are pretty small. Let me lock these layers in case. Let's get our colors back here. Solid colors. Yep. And then let's add another layer for the limbs. This will probably go underneath the body layer, or at least two of them. I can probably put them over, but let me see. I'll just put limbs. Limbs 1, limbs 2. Two for the back, and then 2 on the front. I think these are probably... I kind of want to animate them separately too. So I could split the limbs to like different... Oh, actually, you know what? I need to make the limbs like on the outside layer. Yeah, let's go back out. Whoa. Oh, that's weird. I should now see the difference of the colors when I adjusted the head. And now the rest of the body is a totally different color. Alright, let's see. I can always go back and edit it. I think now we can add the limbs. Yeah, I wanted the limbs to be on the outside. Come on, let me double click. So I wonder if I were to capture the entire screen, would it lag less instead of just capturing the software? Okay, limbs 1. Yeah, it will be like somewhere like that size. I want the shape of it to be like something like this, I think. Maybe a little bit thinner. Yeah, maybe something like this. I kind of want it to be a little bit more curvy though. Toony but curvy. Yeah, something like this, maybe. And then let's fill. I feel like the feet would be darker colors. Totally forgot that I had it set to paint behind. There you go, something like that. And then I'll have another limb for the back legs.
It's the same feeling as skateboard, but the wheels are on our feet, you know, stuck on our feet. We can jump over cars and stuff as if it's a skateboard.
There you go, something like that. Piglet in a blanket? Yeah. Hey there, Goon Cat Frog. Oh. Sorry for the noise in the background. Yep, we're drawing the Poogie from MonHun. It's a shame that we don't get to see the Poogie in Monster Rise. And I just want to show that there is such a creature in the world of MonHun. And I always love the Poogie. It's just sad that they didn't bring him over. Alright, let's add another layer. This will be limbs 2. Come on. Double click. There you go. Have you ever tried pig in a blanket for breakfast? I mean, I guess the time of day doesn't really matter, but I have indeed tried pig in a blanket, and pretty tasty. I've had homemade ones, and you know, during cookouts and stuff, and store-bought ones. They are quite delicious, salty but delicious. All right, let's see. So, limbs 1's layer should be underneath the body, and then limbs 2 should be on top. I feel like the limbs should be a little bit smaller, like just to give it more cutesy look to it. You can always shrink it later. Okay, something like that. Oh no. Let's lock those layers. Okay, so this, I want to distort. Oh, what is envelope? I forgot what envelope is. Oh, envelope, okay. Wow, envelope is way more... This is like using the pen tool. See, now this is pretty neat. I wish I got more used to using the envelope. Look at that. You can like totally modify this and morph it to how you want. It automatically sets the dot points and stuff. Man. Wow. I wish I could have used this a lot more in past creations. Let me undo this. But I feel like distort would be the one that I want to use right now. How do you feel about updated Switch? Oh yeah, the updated Switch. So I just, well, first of all, OLED and the LAN port is probably the highlight. But then I also found out that they've expanded the internal storage to 64 gigabytes. So it doubles the amount of the current Switch, right? 32 standard, and now it has 64. So yeah, it's always good to have more storage. And they didn't market that for some reason. I feel like they could have just called it Switch, Nintendo Switch 64 gig model instead of Nintendo Switch OLED model. Because they didn't really mention that for the past 3DS, Nintendo 3DS models. Even though the 3DS I think had OLED screen. And another thing is this is more of a joke, but they could have came out with like a Super AMOLED version. Like, why limit yourself to OLED when you can have AMOLED or Super AMOLED, right? Like, man. But you know, incremental updates at a time, right? But yeah, it's not the Switch update that people were expecting. Like we wanted a, you know, more powerful upgraded CPU and RAMs, but I think that's not gonna happen for, you know, for a while. Possibly next year or something. Like knowing Nintendo, the past generations, past systems, especially portable systems, tend to get like incremental updates. Like look at the Game Boy. Like it goes as far back to the Game Boy or even Game & Watch if you want to count that. But yeah, from the Game Boy there was like so many different iterations that improved the technical side of things, but not necessarily how the games operate. Like, it wouldn't improve the games, like how they run and stuff. Like, there will be a better screen for better lighting environments, but you won't have like the technical upgrade to run more beefy games, you know? And it's always been that way, even for the DS line and the 3DS line. And now it's happening again for the Switch, because it's a portable system. But I think that's one thing that people need to understand, is that when it comes to like a portable system, expect some incremental updates. Because the thing is, like, mobile hardware is being pumped out faster than, you know, parts that's made for home use. But then the thing with the Switch is it's made for both home use and portable. But if it's going to be used for portable, then you have to have parts that's made for, you know, portable use. Alright, I'm gonna move this up. Might have to just shrink this here. Yeah, I think having like smaller limbs would be more cutesy. There we go. They also improved the Joy-Con. They also didn't really. Yeah. What did they? What is it with the Joy-Cons that they improved? I know that there was a software update, like the night before they revealed the new Switch. But I saw that there was a Joy-Con, or at least part of the 12.1 firmware update for the Switch OS, that there were some Joy-Con, something involving Joy-Cons, but I didn't get to, they didn't specify what it was. So I assume that's going to be, it must have added more compatibility or something like that. You know how they do with like most of the software updates, it's like, oh, you know, I forgot how they worded it, but like, you know, small update here and there, nothing to worry about. But it's mostly like to patch bugs and stuff, you know, just in case like things don't run right, or they try and prevent you from, you know, using unauthorized software modifications and so on. Yeah, that's been a thing as well for like 3DS updates and stuff. Alright, let's get this. There we go, now we've got some limbs. Just need to add one more to the front here. This will be on layer 2. And what the improvement was, several tech channels mentioned it. Okay. Yeah, I noticed it. See, the first thing I woke up that morning, there's like a small podcast, I call it podcast, like a one-man podcast that talk about tech in the world of mobile devices, and mostly like covers like, you know, companies like Apple, Samsung, and Google, Nintendo sometimes. But when I saw the title of their video that mentioned Nintendo OLED, I was like, what? Rarely this person who mostly focuses on the tech world, like the mobile tech, does not really talk about Nintendo. or game companies all that much. But when I saw that in the title, I knew something was up. Nintendo OLED or Nintendo Switch OLED. I thought it was gonna be like talks about rumors of it, and me and rumors. Oh my gosh, I don't know. There's just so many rumors that I just wanted to ignore it all. Like, the rumors are gonna be rumors. Like, people's always gonna be talking about it, no matter when. And they may or may not be, you know, might not come out right. Like, the only of the rumors that I've heard of this new Switch, like, none of it was ever true. Yet so far, I mean. And the only part was the OLED screen, and that was it. And yeah, people mentioned it might have like better CPU and all that, but nope, we didn't get that. So can't always trust rumors. That's just you know, you gotta take it with a grain of salt, like, you know, like we should. But people keep on mentioning it, so it does get tiring after a while. When people keep mentioning it, it's still rumors. You know, it's been rumors for like years and years. Just wait for the official announcement, like what happened the you know, the other day, or was it today that they announced it? Yesterday. But yeah, when I saw that title show up, I was like, oh, I had to look it up. And then as I, you know, continued to go about my day, then I saw that, oh, Nintendo has announced a new system. Well, not a new system, but like an update to the Switch. And it turned out to be the OLED model. And they even had a trailer for it. I was like, oh. And then I looked at the trailer immediately. It kind of reminded me of, like, the way they made the trailer. It sort of reminded me of the Wii U. Like, how they introduced the Wii U to the masses. And how the person just walks into the living room in that Wii U trailer. And seeing, like, the person on the couch. I think, from what I remember, they got up, they turned off the TV, got up, and then someone else came in to watch sports, to turn, you know, to change the channel to watch sports or something. And then the person that had the controller, the Wii U controller, the gamepad, they took that and then walked up and got away. But they were still in the room, but, you know, it just showed off what the Wii U was capable of. So it's, you know, it's a system that you could take with you, but not necessarily out on the go. It's just like you can just take it out to another place in the room or in the apartment or whatever, and you can use it in gamepad mode without the use of a TV. So that was pretty neat. That was something that's fresh at that time. Like, I feel it would target some folks. Maybe some folks prefer using a TV, but, you know, it's just a fresh idea for, like, the home console experience. And that's what Nintendo's good at. They're good at coming with some fresh ideas for the home console. They don't stick to the same method as everyone is doing. I think that's the other company's job, is to further improve their systems. But Nintendo they're just going to be Nintendo, and they're just going to do what they want to do. And, you know, try to enhance the experience. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I forgot I added that command. The best way to figure out the truth is by dealing with Chinese distributors. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Foxconn and stuff. Oh, I saw that oh, there was a company that was selling products on Amazon Marketplace. They got banned because they were asking, like, customers to give them like a high rating, like a good rating for their store. So they're basically giving their customers money, like Amazon gift cards, in return of them scoring their companies, for the products to appear in searches and stuff. So that was like sort of an exploit that they weren't supposed to do. But once Amazon finds that out, they immediately just bans that company from selling products on their store. So yeah. I forgot what the company was called. Like it was like Cho Tech or something like that. I saw like a small article about it, and it just makes me like be a little more wary of where I shop or what products I buy, and just what is going on in the world of tech, you know. Alright, so we got the Poogie, we got the limbs. I think the back leg here should be a little bit more to the left or to the right, so you can move it. Can always adjust this later. I think the one back here too. What? Make sure I got this selected. Angle more. I think I'll have these legs like animate. Okay. Oh. Okay. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this tail. I know the tail is supposed to have like a bow attached to it. Actually, let me try something. I'm gonna give it like a twirl, like one little twirl. I feel like I should animate this twirl too, but we'll see how this goes. Yeah, I feel like the tail is gonna be a difficult one to animate. Could make it like different layers. A 2-layer tail. You know what? I'm gonna turn this into a symbol. Okay, Poogie tail. Then should probably add the ribbon or bow, whatever they call it. This is all smoothened out. Oh my gosh. A little too smooth. Right there should be good. Oh. A little more rounder. Let's add the bow. I feel like I should start adding another layer. Yeah, this will be a separate layer. Bow. Let's go a different color this time. Kind of want to do the purple that I used earlier. So let's try to get this one here. This color. Let's put it right over here. I'm not sure about the physics of the bow. I could make it like wiggle a little bit. Like a butterfly wings or something. Let's see how big this is. Or how it's gonna be. Okay, so maybe shrink it a little bit. Let's give it some more color. I feel like I could have gone with a darker purple here, like this one here. It's more of a deeper color. Actually, I think. Let's see with another deeper color. Oh, how about up here? There you go. I think this works. Yeah, something like that. Okay. I think I want to add another layer underneath it, but probably not necessary. This should look like it's tied to the tail. Also, I'm really excited for Stories 2. That's coming out this Friday. I think in like the next 24 hours it's gonna come out on both Steam and Switch. I was contemplating whether I should grab it at launch, but I feel like I could wait because there's like so many Switch games that I want to play that's gonna be coming out later this year. Like Mario Party, for example, the new Metroid. I definitely want to check out. I need to check to see if any of the special editions are still available. Kind of doubt it. They must be sold out by now. See if I can. I definitely want to get a hold of the special edition Metroid Dread. And then there's No More Heroes 3. It's gonna come out in like August, I think. I'm really excited for. I saw that there's a limited edition sold for the UK audience or European region. And it comes with like an art book and stuff. Big No More Heroes fan. And the new one looks really good. And then there's Mario Party Superstars. I think Mario Golf looks interesting too. It looks really fun. Even though the game's already out, but I haven't seen much of it or many people talk about it just yet. But I'm sure it's just as fun as Tennis Aces, if not more. And now that they've added the Mii Adventure mode, which seems pretty exciting. I'm starting to see more people stream Mario Party, Super Mario Party, I mean, on the Switch, now that it's got like online multiplayer now, proper online multiplayer. And it makes me just want to join, but yeah, I would have to, I'd rather wait for Superstars to come out. That's going to be built from the ground up, and hopefully they would improve the online play for that. I'm noticing some of the multiplayer in Super Mario Party has been laggy for some folks. So I hope they improve that. And plus, I think with the new dock that they're coming out with for the Switch OLED version, which is sold separately, by the way. I mean, it's not sold separately, but like you can buy it separately, which I assume would cost like $90 for that dock alone. So the new dock does have that LAN port, which is pretty neat. That would help a little bit on the connection. And I hope that that LAN port is capable of, well, I don't know how many speeds they have now, but there is a speed that Intel has come up with for some of the LAN connections that they've been putting on like computer motherboards and stuff. Let's see. Let's put this. Let's paint behind. Let's add the other side of the ribbon or bow. There we go. Now let's add this color. There we go, something like that. Probably make this a little bit smaller. There we go. Now let's zoom out and see what we have. Oh my gosh. Alright. I think we got the tail down. Let's go back to the front layer. And then let's move the tail underneath the body. There you go. So move it in a little bit. Yeah. There you go. There we go. We got our Poogie. I could probably go in and adjust the colors of the pajamas it's wearing. Sure the colors are right. I feel like this blue needs to be a little bit darker. Let me go in the head. Yeah, I think that's what happened. I chose this color in this view. Let's adjust this. Let's make this a little bit more deeper. Yeah, I think I like this color scheme. But let's make the blue a little bit more deeper. Yeah, I think this color is the one I want it to go with. Okay, now let's go back and adjust the colors for the body. That's a major difference there. Okay, let's capture this color. Unlock the body. Let's go in here. There we go. Get these colors right. I probably want to reshape this a bit. Just refine the images, outlines. And do a quick smooth. Smoothing. That's why I like working with vector. It's just like you can just get a lot of things like smoothen out quickly. Like all the smoothing, you can see like the differences before and after. And also, it doesn't sacrifice the quality because the lines are always going to be smooth and sharp looking. Or the edges, I mean. No matter how much you resize it. Unless you export to a JPEG, then it becomes a raster image. Alright. Oh, just top add there. Smoothen this a little bit. I feel like I could turn this into like a speed art video afterwards. Maybe, we'll see. I think for the basic drawing of it, I probably could. Because I know the animating part is going to take a while to like get down. Alright. I think we're good on the body. Let's bring this out a little bit here. Alright, let's go back out. This reminds me of so many of the pigs in some of the shows I watch. I think was it Gravity Falls that has a pig too? Yeah, that's a pig in Gravity Falls, I think. I just remember that emergency hug gif where the I think the cop, like one of the cops or SWAT team, busts out through the window and then hugs the pig. Well, it looks like it's hugging the pig, but it's like capturing the pig. Alright. Yeah, there's our Poogie. I think, oh yeah, let's not forget to save. I spent like an hour and a half on this. Let's not forget to save. Come on. Load it up. Alright. Monster Hunter. Let's just name it MonHun. MonHun Poogie. Poogie 1, maybe? Ba 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 ba. Let it save. There you go. Alright. I'll be right back. I need to grab a drink. Cold drink to keep yourself cool inside a volcano. Yeah. I'm thinking about the oh, what's that place called? Lava Caverns in Rise. Alright, let's see. I'm not sure where I want to start with the animating here. I could just like make the head wiggle. Oh, I also need to add the heart. It's gonna be like a heart animation that pops up. So it's gonna be a little bit bigger than the canvas itself. I'm trying to think of this. Right, what I'm gonna do is let's make this like 60 frames. Let's bring it all the way over to 60 frames. Insert keyframe. Oh. I think I was supposed to do the classic tween. Actually, you know what? Let's, yeah, you know what? Let's start all frames with classic tween. There you go. And then let's add frames here under frame 10 keyframes. I mean, so this is the default mode or default position where I want each of the symbols to be. And then now I can start tilting the head first. Have it rotate a bit. I'm not sure how this is gonna go, but I might have it just like looking like I don't know how to describe it, but just simple animations just to get it to move. Let's see how it looks. See, I need to adjust the anchor. Let's see how the anchor looks from here. Oh, interesting. Yeah, like something like this, like just a little tiny wiggles like that. And then I want the ears to move too, and it's moving its head, so I'll do that separately. I just want like the head to move like something like this. Oh, I can get it to move down too. Okay. I don't want it to move too much, but just a little bit. I might have to go back and adjust the top part of the body so that it fades in. Okay, yeah, let's tilt it downward and then back up. Let's copy this frame. Oh, interesting. Wait, why did it move all the way down here? What? That is weird. Wait, why did it move up? Oh, did this last frame not? Oh man. Hold up. Let me copy these. And adjust these. Okay, there we go. That is the position that I want to end at. And I thought it's supposed to. See, how come it's still up there? I don't get it. I can't tell if this is part between, like these last two frames here. Okay, it looks like it is, but I can't. Well. Oh, I think the reason why the head is like moving upward is because I adjusted the anchor part. Yeah, I think that's probably why. And that's gonna alter everything. It's gonna make everything a little more difficult. Let's see. Might have to undo. Let's go back to this one. It's history that does. See, the thing with the history here doesn't work the same way as it would in Photoshop, where we just like either click or double click to get it to that state. Like even if you right click, it just shows you replay steps, copy steps. So I don't know if it did or not. Let's see, create classic. See, it didn't delete this. I wanted to delete that, but it didn't. Yeah, that's weird. See, now I do the undo and it just adds to the history. Okay, well, got to work with this anchor. Nope. Come on, let me select the head. I think I gotta add a keyframe here. Keyframe. Oh, there we go. Now it shows the anchor. Okay, let's bring this back up. Come on. Jeez. It's like not responding. Yeah, let's get it like. See, I want the animation to like nod, make it look like it's nodding a bit. So it goes down, up. So the head just like floats apart from his body. I don't know why it does that. Why it does that. It's weird. It's hard to tell like the speed at which the heads are nodding, unless I press the play button down here, which is gonna make it like very laggy. It won't be the actual speed that I want the animation to be at. See, the further I go, the more distant apart the head will go, float away from his body. Yeah, I mean, it's not good. Can't see. Oh my gosh, what happened? Oh my gosh, like it just wiggles out. You know, I gotta I gotta stop this madness. Let's delete these keyframes. Clear keyframes, man. See, now it doesn't look like it's moving. I think it was just after, right after I adjusted the anchor part was when it starts to like go all crazy. Alright, let's get rid of this. Clear. Let's try this again. I think I might just manually move the different parts. Okay, keyframe. Oh. Let's tilt this downward. I guess we can't use the anchor, or can't move it just yet, or else it's gonna mess up. So I want the head to like bounce upward, like twice, 2 or 3 times, like twice, and then like the third time would be like a slow one. So let's see, let's bring this up. Have like a little nod. Alright, comes back down. And then it goes back up. This one should go down. Come on. And then one last nod up. And let's see what the original position was at. And there. So I think I want to copy this. Actually, I think it should reset automatically. Just over here. So it just slowly just moves back down, I think. Yeah. So let's play this and see how it looks. Even if it's gonna be in like laggy animation. Press play here. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, yeah. So that's how it's gonna look. And then it just slowly comes back to its original position. Maybe I can do like another one. Let's see, one. So it goes up 1, 2, 3, and then yeah, maybe I can do a fourth one. Okay. Yeah, let's do. Let's do one. All right. I'm gonna have to mute my mic for a bit. Let's see what we got. Just probably add a loop. There we go. Oink oink. Oh my gosh. Slow-mo movement. Okay. Yeah, this I think it starts to pick up towards the end here. Also, this is very. It's only like what? Let me see, like a 1 second animation. So let's see, 1 or 2 second animation. If I were to export this to like 30 frames. But I think most GIF, depending on the size of the GIF, the animated GIF, I mean, they tend to go between 15 frames to like 25-ish. And there would be some folks that would export animated GIFs to like 30 to 60 frames, which is pretty hardcore. Yeah, it's good to have like flash animations to like 60 frames, or just pretty much what film would suggest. And they tend to be like 24 point something, like around 24, 25-ish frames per second for film. I remember it used to be a thing where they there's like a difference between DVD and Blu-ray, and it's like the frames, the slight number of frames adjustments, the frame rate, I mean. Alright, let's save this before we lose it. Hey, why does it say save as? I also want to move the ears too. Just gonna move a little bit. Come on, save it. Man, it's like lagging so bad. I think the more I work on it, it's gonna. Oh, yes, replace. The more I work on this, the more laggy it gets. It probably has to do with the different layers, the number of layers I've got. Alright. I think now I can probably adjust some bits of its face, its head, to maybe line up with the nods. But now it's more difficult because I don't. Okay, I think, let's see, if I can jot down where the nods would take place in the frames, I think that's where I would have to base my animations for the ears and whatever else I'm going to animate to sync with. So frame 21 right here, the one that I have selected, is the one that is about to dip, I think. Yep, yeah, so frame 21 to 24 or 25 is where it starts to dip. So that is the first dip, I think. Yep. That's where it starts to rise. It reaches its peak. Actually, no, it goes down here. And then it goes up to 21. Okay. Let's go in the head. Double click on the head. Come on, go in. Okay, now let's make all the layers to 60 frames and add some tweening to them. Oh, I totally forgot the limbs here. It's not part of this this whole entire head area. Let's see. Let's get this layer out since we don't need it. Yep. Less layers to work with. Alright, let's unlock every layer. And then let's add keyframe to 60, frame 60. And also add tweening. Actually, you know what? Let's go with the ears first, because I definitely want to work with the ears. Is this... Which ear is this? Okay, so that is that ear. Yeah, let's do this one first, the one on the outside. The top, I mean. So I'm gonna set a tween, classic tween for this layer. Then you start moving it. So it was, I think it starts to go down somewhere in this frame. Let's add a keyframe here, and then we can start moving it upward or rotate it. Let's see. Also, I totally forgot that I can also distorted. Let's see, transform. See, it only lets me transform, but it doesn't let me see if there's a selection for distortion. Modify. Shape. Transform. Oh, there it is. Scale. Okay, so scale, rotate, skew. Yeah, so the stored and envelope is no longer there. It would be nice if it allowed us to do this, but nope. I guess the basic thing I can do is just the free transform, which is fine. All right, let's see. Just gonna simply oh man. See, what I want to do is I want to make this anchor. I'll move this anchor all the way to the end here, so it looks like it's more attached to the head. It's difficult. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move it a little bit, but then also bring it down so that it looks like it's still attached to the head. So in the end, it's gonna give it like a little bounce to it once it's in full animation. And I gotta do it like step by step, which is quite tedious. Alright, let's see. I'm sure it's gonna be worth it in the end once we get it the way we want it. Come on. Man, if only this was more speedy. Come on, bring it back up. See, it's hard to not be able to use the anchors. I have to like imagine where the ears are gonna end up. Also, let me see if I can adjust it like this. Oh, there we go. And that'll be a little bit too weird. It was like out of shape. Alright, yeah, let's just bring it up a little bit. I think once it dips down, it gives it like a little bounce to it. Just like small movements, it's just fine. And then let's check to see where the next frame or dip is going to be. Let's go back out. Okay, so around 25 is where the head starts to dip downward, and then it goes upward in frame 27. 25, 27. Okay, let's go back in there. Start to dip. I think I want to make it look like the ears have like a delay in the bounce effect. So let's see. This would go down, right? And then it slowly picks back up by a few frames. Let's bring this ear up. I can't do it with the mouse because it's gonna disorient everything. Okay, that's good. And then let's bring it back down just a little. Just a tiny bit. Come on. Swap to transform. There we go. just a little bit, and then let's move it back in place. There you go. Something like that. There you go. And then it will slowly go back to its original state, I think. Yeah, there you go. So as I move the cursor, it just goes back. So it just goes back to its original state. So let's see how this looks like. I'm gonna press play, and we're gonna see this ear in motion. Slow motion. It's gonna have a little bounce. Oh, come on. Here we go. It's going. Oh my gosh. It's slow, but it's going. Yeah, there you go. There's that little... Yep. Yeah, I feel like I should add more towards the end, because there are a couple more nods that the Poogie does. So I might add it. Just a little more, a couple more bounces towards the end, I think. Alright, so that's good. Think about the other ear. Okay, let's add tween to the ear. Work on ear 2 here. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this ear 2. This one's supposed to be pointed towards us, not so much like this one. This one's a little more easier because it's like at an angle, but this one is like it's pointed towards us. It's gonna be, unless I make this separated to like multiple layers, I could make it look a little more. Oh, what happened? Oh my, the face just disappeared. Okay, let me undo that quick. Come on, undo. This is why it's important to block the layers so that you can only affect the layers that you're working on. Come on, where's the undo? Undo, move. Oh, there you go. We're back. I think it just dragged the layer up. It's lagging so bad. Alright, let's see. Keyframe. Let's see. Let's add another one here. I don't know how I'm gonna make this look like it's gonna bounce. Nope, I don't think transform or resizing is gonna. Yeah, just shrink the ear, right? How about this thing? Oh, okay. This might do a little bit. What this thing here? Nope. See, if there's a way we can like adjust the distort, like that'll be neat, but just can't. Snap. Okay. Nope, you can't. I want to see if modify. Transform. See, it doesn't let us do it, but it's got skew. Rotate, skew. Let's see what this does. Yeah, I think this is the skew. It's basically the same thing as like regular transform option. Huh. You know, I could probably just do this. Just like do the skewing. Yeah, just like wiggle that just a little bit. And then come on, let's get that next frame. It's funny when you adjust this, it would adjust the bottom part too. So like it shrinks it. Alright, let's go back to this state. And let's go to the next frame here. Yeah, I feel like I could create another layer for this ear and then just animate that top layer to make it look like the tip of the ear would be the part that's wiggling. So it's gonna be difficult. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's gonna be the way I want it to look. Alright, let's oh, you know what? Let me see if I can just move it, right? Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, I think a little bit of movement like this is probably gonna do it. Unless I make another layer on top of it, and then just move that one on top of it. Up and down. Alright, let's add another keyframe. Move it back up. Also, adjust the skew. Yep, let's move it back up. Yeah, I think this will give it like a little small bounce, and then it goes back to its original state. Come on. Man, it's like takes so long for the menu to pop up. Let's bring it back down. Okay. Alright. So that's 1, 2, 3. 3 wibble wobbles. I think there's room for 2 more, but let's see what we got. Let's go back all the way back to the front and see what we got so far. Come on, let's go back. Man, the more I work on this, the more laggier it gets. Alright, let's go back to the very beginning, frame 1, and let's press play. Play, not pray. But I guess we can pray too while it plays. Pray that it works. Okay, so now it looks like the ears are not going as expected. The head is still moving, still bobbing, but it's not animating the ears. I wonder if... Let's see. Okay, so it animates in here. I forgot how it did so that it animates double layer. Here we go, we got the ears. Yeah. Okay. I think I kind of want to move the nose too. Just to give it more lively look to it. Yeah, let's add classic tween for this. I feel like I need to put classic tween to all of them in order for each of the animations to work. Let's try it. Classic tween to all of them. Now let's see which layer is the nose. There, okay. Alright. Let's put a keyframe. I think the nose is endlessly gonna be wiggling. So let's see. Transform. Come on, transform. Yeah, I think I think having it like yeah, I think having it like just the size like this. Boop boop. Like it gives like a more toony look to it. Like if it goes like this. Boop boop. Boop boop. Yeah, like that. Oh. Hmm. That's like say kind of giving me ideas what I want to do. Okay, let's do this, and then the next frame would be it would go back to its to the original size. Also, I gotta do it in like close range, like every other frame. Come on! Oh my gosh, just wouldn't allow me to. I don't even know what the original size was now. I think it's this size here. Okay. And then I'll probably bring it back to this size. Copy. Then paste here. There we go. I'll keep it at this size in between. Yeah, I think the copying and pasting is like the easiest way. Let's give it a little more variety. Keyframe. Let's bring this one frame up. And then this next frame here is going to be the big one. There you go. And then just repeat these here. I wonder if I can just copy this whole row and then bring them over. Paste. Oh, it extends all the way. Okay. What? Try to click on this one, last one. Let's bring that back here. Then let's delete the rest of it. Clear. Thought I cleared it. Maybe I have to delete. Not just clear, but delete. Remove. Okay. There you go. Alright, let's see what we got. Let's play. Oink, oink. Oink, oink. We got the ears and the nose. I think I can probably move the eyes next. The eyes and also the... Eventually, I'll probably move the tail too. And the legs, of course. Yeah, so now we got the nose moving. Sweet. Man, I hope this all works in the outer layer. Doesn't look like it can. What? Let's go back out. Alright, let's try it now. Oh my gosh, it's so slow. See, the head tilt seems to go, but I think I might have to do something else to get it to animate fully. Alright, let's see. motion. Okay, well. And this is why I have some of these layers on the outside instead of, you know, inside a symbol. Because the symbols should automatically animate themselves if I add anything. Any keyframes inside the symbols themselves. Like each of the symbols should be playing. Alright, you know, let's move the tail. I feel like I should start animating the tail or something. Yeah, just like simple animations where I'll just extend the tail, like, go back and forth. Oh. I wonder if I can adjust the anchor. I really want to adjust the anchor, but also why is the anchor over here? That's the weird spot. Like, I don't remember putting it there, you know? Okay, let's see what happens if I do this. It will slowly go back up and down. At least the anchor part is like close enough to where I want it to be. Alright, come on. Work. There you go. Yeah, just a little bit adjustments. Just so that we have something moving back there, you know? It's not always like stale movement. Come on. There you go. Oh my gosh. Let's move this over here. Now let's get one more movement before it goes back to it. Before it goes back to the original state. There you go, something like that. Then it goes back down, I think. Yep. Alright, let's see. So it looks something like this if I were to speed it up. Oh no, see, that's why I want to move the anchor. It looks like it's like not being controlled. Still something. Okay, I can always go back and fix it. Now let's get some of the limbs to move. I think... Yeah, I could probably do this. I could probably just like use a skew. This is gonna be a weird thing to use. You know, yeah. Probably do a little bit of that. Yeah, I feel like each limb should be animated separately. Because if I were to rotate this, when I mean to just rotate the front leg, but then the back leg comes down too, it's like, it's gonna be weird. Yeah, like having to animate each of the legs separately is probably the more ideal way to go. Bum, 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 bum. If I push it back here, it would look like it's like running a bit. Like the more I animate it, it's gonna be funny. Okay, let's see. Let's drag this. Nope. Hmm. Oh man. Now I feel like I should separate the limbs. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be a lot more tedious. Alright, let's undo what I did just now. Come on, let me undo. Alright. So can I make another layer? Limbs 1. I should probably go with like limb left, limb right, or something like that. Back left, front left, and so on. And then put them all into a folder for limbs. See, front leg. Or front left, front right, or something like that. Come on, let me rename this layer. Oh my gosh. Come on, just let me rename it. Oh, I totally forgot that there's a mask option. Really? Doesn't let me rename it? Gotta double click on it to rename it. Like, I feel like they should just add that to the menu here. Look at it. There's no option to do it. What? Just let me rename it. Oh my gosh, finally. Back. Left. Come on. Front right. And then this will be back right. Okay, let's get... Oh, they've been converted to symbols. Okay, it's gonna be back right. Let me... I could also separate the layers in this view, like when I go into the symbol. Like that would be another way to do it. Oh man, that's gonna be a lot. Okay. go back out. I feel like animating them on the outside layer, it also works. And it's paste frame, no, I don't want paste frame. Paste in place. Come on, where is it? Where is the leg? Oh my gosh, where is the leg? What? Where's the leg? Oh my gosh, I just lost the leg. It should be on the front layer. Wait, let me zoom out. It's possibly like somewhere. Oh my gosh, how did it end up back there? It's like so hidden. Why is it over here? Oh my gosh, way off campus, or not campus, way off the canvas. But why was it back there though? No, I don't want to move that. That looks like a blue ham. Come on. No, not the head. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to make these disappear again. Yeah, just bring it out here. It's like, it's funny that the paste in place doesn't work all the time. In certain cases. Alright, let's see, what is the best position for this one? I think, like, putting up here would give it a little more dimension. Actually, you know what? That kind of does make sense because of the way the eyes are lined. It does make sense to have that one there. Alright, let's tween this. Just add a keyframe at the end. Then I can start moving it. Front, left. Left meaning how we see it from our view, I think. Alright, let's add a keyframe here. Let's start moving it. I think what I want to do is I want to make it look like it's like running. So like the way pigs run, like their legs move in a way like most animals do, like four-legged animals do. Like squirrels. Squirrels or cats, I guess. Cats, dogs, they run a similar way. Alright, let's add a keyframe here. Start rotating this. Come on. Let's paste this frame. So now it looks like it's back to its original state. Okay, so it goes that way, and then it goes back up quickly. Actually, you know what? Let's see. Let's see, which one is this? Oh, okay, so that is the back side. Back right. Shouldn't it be back left? Okay, we're gonna have to rename this. Back left. Front right, back right. Come on, double click. So I think back right should be, well, that's hot layer. There we go. Wait, how come these are not turned to a symbol yet? Are they? Oh, they're in transform, okay. Alright, let's go in there and take one out. I think the back leg is the one I need to take out. The weird thing is I can't cut. See, it needs to be in place, so paste in place. See, look, why did it go up there? I don't get it. Let's see, I think this leg should be somewhere over here. Alright, let's add some tween to it. Classic tween. And then let's put a keyframe at the end. Oh my gosh! Wait, why is there... Whoa! Where did all these legs come from? Okay. What? Did I... What happened? Let me undo. What? Which layer is this? Oh, interesting. That last layer. The last frame, I mean. Oh, okay, I see. How come the last frame is not... Is it not animated? Create classic tween. Yeah. It's supposed to be part of this. Why is it grayed out? I've been like looking at the last frames for a while. Doesn't seem to be... Yeah, no, that is not the position I want. Let's remove this frame. Oh, interesting. I guess select and drag. Yeah, that front frame is not... How about this one here? Oh yeah, that needs to be removed, I think. There you go. Now everything is in place. Let's bring this one back. Keyframe. There you go. Now it's back in order. Okay, so I'm gonna have to pay attention to where I keyframed the front. I'm gonna base it off of this here. So frame 15, front to right. This is gonna go shift back. Come on. Yeah, so it's gotta match this one here. Man, if only the anchor would be up there instead. Oh wow, that's weird that the anchor shows up in this here. And look at, I can just rotate that. It's so weird. It's weird how it works that way. I don't know, man. How did the anchor go over here though? Like sometimes it just chooses the most random position. Let me see if I can undo and zoom in. So like, why is it there? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's zoom in. Get a close look at this. Maybe we can move it. I want to be able to move this here. Oh no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to move it like this. Yeah, now, okay, no. I gotta select transform and then maybe I can do it. Okay, now it looks like it lets me do it. So I want to move this over here, but I know it's gonna mess up every other frame that comes afterwards. Alright, let's see what happens. When I move this, and yeah, there it goes. Now it's like shifting around. I think it's because the frame over here, yeah, that's what I thought. This thing here is not adjusted. So I was only able to adjust like one keyframe for the anchor. So I gotta do for every keyframe if I'm going to go that route. I should have done this on the frame 1. I think that's how I'm able to. I should do is to adjust the anchor on frame 1 so that it knows exactly where some of the objects are or gonna be. Okay, let's see how this looks like now. Oh no, why is it shifting downward? Okay, so this position, I want to rotate this like this. Yeah, I think it should be good. I should go back to this state here. Just gonna copy this frame. Paste. Okay, so it kept the position of the anchor, just like this frame here. That's good. Okay, there you go. Oh, interesting. Okay, I see. There we go, we got some movements. Alright, okay. Cool. Alright, I could probably do another... I feel like I could extend this out towards the left to make its legs, you know, extend all the way out, back and forth. This would be, you know, the original stance or states. So from there it goes back, and then at this point it should go forward. Let's see. It should go forward like this, because it should look like it's running. I also need to adjust this one too, this leg. I think somewhere midway here, I should do a keyframe so I can make this part here a little bit slower to make it back. All right. Let's see what we got now. Yeah, something like that. Then it comes back into position again. So it's like 1, 2, yep. 1, 2. Okay. Now let's do this one here. Front left. Default position. Then here should be out a little more. Oh, also I need to adjust the anchor. Actually, you know what? This part would be fine. I think I'll just continue to rotate how it should look. According to how it should look. So let's put this somewhere there. And then on this frame, I could rotate it a little further. Come on. There you go, something like that, I think. I think I'll just move. There you go. And then the legs come back out to its original state. There we go. And now you can do the back legs. Let's see. Alright, so this one. So the back leg's gonna be opposite of the front legs. So each time the front legs go inward or pointed away, like, you know, towards the right, the back legs are going to be pointing towards the left instead. So let's see, enter keyframe. Let's bring this forward. Also, I don't know why this is over here again. I wonder if this is global. Like, is it a global anchor or something? Like, I don't get why this. Let me check around here. Scale, rotate, skew. Oh my gosh. See, how come the rotate here, distort, is not selectable? Would have been nice if it would, but nope. I think there is a transform shape or something. Let's see, shape here. Nope, can't do it. Symbol. Combine objects, nope. Alright, let's rotate this. Oh, interesting, yeah. See, because the anchor is all the way over here, it's gonna make this leg look so weird. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move that anchor for each of the frames that I've got, each of the keyframes that I've got laid out so far on the timeline for this layer. Especially the first layer. You know what? I'm gonna erase all the keyframes other than the one on frame 1. Frame 1 is the only keyframe that we should have to start with. So I'm gonna clear keyframes and it should look like this. And then now, selecting frame 1, I'm going to move the anchor to where I want it to be. And it should be somewhere here, because that is the shape of the leg, the top of the leg, for that leg. And now I'm going to start adding keyframes. This is the correct order that I should have gone with for every symbol and body part. And then now I can start positioning the movements accordingly. Come on. There you go. So this is gonna go back. See, I like how the anchor is like operating properly. There we go. Stretching back. Another keyframe here. Goes back towards the center. Come on. And another keyframe here. Bring it up again. I think this is the furthest it would go. And then I'm going to add the original keyframe all the way to the back. There's the end here. Hope I did that correctly. Oh no. Let's see. Back. Undo. Wait, what happened to this keyframe? Why are there two keyframes here? Okay, I'm gonna copy this keyframe just in case. I think it's because I put insert keyframe instead of copy. Let's see, I'll try it again. Probably don't even have to do this. Come on, cue the menu. There we go. Now it's back. Okay, let's move this up. There we go. Alright. So now we got some running animation. Got one more leg to do. I gotta sync it up with the rest of the legs. So that is the back right. Alright. Gonna remove all the keyframes I've made so far. These two keyframes. Clear. Then go to frame 1 and make sure the anchor is at the position that I want it at. And move it up here. That's where I want it to be. Maybe a little bit there. So it's a little more centered. Alright, now do the same thing I did with the other leg. Insert keyframe, then start moving it. And now I have more alignment because I've got this layer here as the front right already laid out. Alright. So this go out this way. I feel like I could extend this. Like I could extend it out this way, like this. And keeping the anchor intact, like positioned where I want it to be at. Yeah, look at that. That is wild. See, the anchor is very important. Like I've been trying to get that thing to work like for wow. Like even the past little project that I was working on, the Rathalos one, trying to figure it out. Now I finally got it working again. Alright. Yeah, maybe extend it a little bit. Not too much, but like just a little bit. So that it looks like it's more organic in terms of how it moves. Probably won't be as noticeable, but you know, it's the little details that matter. Okay, now let's position it back. Let's stretch it. See, when it gets back here, it stretches. So there you go. I think right there should do it. Now let's bring it back in and bring it to its original size. Wait, was this the original position? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Come on, keyframe. Yeah, I think this should be somewhere over here. So it slowly comes back in. And then I could probably move this. Come on. And stretch it out. Just a little bit. And then it should resort back to its original position towards the end. So copy. And then go to the last frame, paste. There we go. Alright, I think we got it. Alright, let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm not this leg here was just like moving on its own. Yes! They're all in sync. Yes. Sweet. And then it starts to slow down there towards the end. There you go. I like that, I like that. Okay, so I'm gonna fix this front right. The anchor might be a little bit off on the first frame here. Like even in this position, it doesn't let me. Yeah, I'm gonna remove all the frames here and re-edit everything because it's not. Yeah, and clear that. Let's go back to this frame. Yeah, this is where I want the anchor to be. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can get it to the middle somewhere here. Yeah, like right there should be good. Alright, let's insert your keyframe. And then we start moving. So redo this leg. Okay, so this should go in. And I could also start stretching it too. Oh, interesting. I can just do this. Then make it come back out. This is where it starts to spread and stretch outward. Yeah. Actually, I don't want to do too much. Yeah, like right there should be good. Then let's bring it back to its original position. Copy. There we go. And then let's bring it inside. Come on. And then it goes back to its original position. From there. Wait. Oh no, I pressed the insert again. Come on. Bring it back. I think I still have it pasted or copied. Let's just paste this frame. Okay, there we go. Alright, man. Alright, let's zoom out and see what we got so far. Poogie, I choose you! Alright. Front leg. Okay, so I think we are at the front. Let's press play. Yep, it's moving. We got a Poogie moving. Even though the ears are not, you know, the facial head parts are not animating yet. Alright. Yeah, I feel like I could move the legs a little more, but I'll definitely have to add more frames. Maybe repeat the frames. Oh, let me try something. Oh my gosh, it's lagging so bad. I'm gonna try and add all the way to 120 frames here and see if I can get. Oh my gosh, why isn't this not tweening? I need these to tween. Alright, let's select classic tween. Also this one. Classic tween. I think I would probably have to repeat the frames, right? Let's see what happens here. Extend the loop. Now let's see if. Yeah, the head don't. Oh, there's the nose. Oh, okay, I see. I see why it didn't rotate or animate the head part. I think it's because I've got keyframes inserted and it didn't extend long enough for me to, you know, for the whole symbol to animate. Oh, I see. And then once it gets to this part, then it starts to animate. Yeah, there you go. See, now the head starts to animate. And, yeah, man. I might have to redo this here. All these framings here. Which is fine. I can just, you know, do this accordingly. Well, at least now I figured out why it didn't work. But we're almost finished. Man. All I need to do left is add the heart. Should be a heart that pops out of, you know, on the top of the Poogie. Let's see. We'll probably add some more leg movements in the tail. Just repeat that. Let's see here. Copy this. I should probably do each layer. What? Try this. Let's copy motion and copy frames. Reverse frames, synchronized symbols. Oh, interesting. Okay. Convert to keyframes. Oh man, that would be pretty wild. Alright, copy frames. I hope this. Oh, there we go. Yes, we just extended it. Yeah, the legs. One half of the legs are moving. Okay. That's good. Now you just move this. Back to 120. We're gonna extend the whole thing even further more, but keeping at 120 should be fine for now. Remove. There we go. Man, everything is just like slow right now. I feel like the more I work on with this, the laggier it gets. Alright, let's get this layer. I feel like I can only copy and paste the frames a layer at a time. I can't do it more than that. Alright, let's copy, paste here. There we go. I think it worked that time. Just a frame apart. What? Let me select it. Oh my gosh, man. Okay. We got the other two legs. Here we go. Oh my gosh, it's moving. I see you moving, Poogie. It's alive. It's alive. Alive. Oh my gosh. It's the last frame here, come on. Just let me select it, man. It's so laggy. Alright, last leg. I think I gotta copy the whole entire thing. Or else it just shrink the last frame. Paste frames. Oh, what happened? Oh, for some reason it didn't. Didn't finish that last frame. Let's undo that. Let's reselect. Paste. There we go. Yeah, I wonder why it just errors like that. Okay. Now we got the legs. I think I could probably copy paste the tails too, huh? Copy. And paste. Let's bring this to the back. There you go. Alright. And the body doesn't really move all that much. I feel like the body is the only one that stays in the same position throughout. But I feel like I could rotate it a bit just to match the head a little more. Just a tiny bit of rotation, I think. And the way it moves, the way it runs, I think it requires a little bit of motion in the body. Right there. Like, especially when the legs are spread apart like that, it should, like the whole entire thing should shift upward, I feel. We got some movement though. We got a good amount of movements. Come on. If only this computer was a little faster. I wonder if it's because it's set to save every 10 minutes or something. Oh, we got the nose! Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, let me see if I can rotate the head from this point. Because if so, I can probably copy and paste it later. To the first 60 frames. Okay, so that is when the nose starts. Wait, let's see. Gonna start rotating the head here. Yes, it's moving. Oh my gosh. The nose is moving. Cool, cool. See, I think I feel like I have to do that first before I start messing with the the main timeline. Okay. I also need to make sure I position this at the correct place, which I feel like it's not. It's not at the correct place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove these 2 frames, or all these frames here. All the keyframes. And just have this first keyframe. That way I can adjust. This somewhere close to here. It should be somewhere here. That way I can move the head according to where the anchor is placed, while still maintaining the look and the shape of the body. Yeah. So it looks like the head is still attached to the body. I think that is the main idea. Okay. I might need to adjust that top part of the body. Okay. You get the idea. Let me try some other location here. I'm gonna try this spot. Like right where the edge of the head is. Let's see what this... Nope. It was better at the other position. This is not natural looking. Come on, undo. I mean, this could be possible too, but it's not... Still not where I want it to be. Come on, undo. Okay. Let's put it somewhere here instead. Okay. See, this position not bad, as long as I don't move too much of it. I do like where it's going here, but I kind of want to dip down lower. It needs to be closer to where this eye is, I think. So where I had it before, it's just right. Let me see if I do it somewhere here. Let's see what happens. Okay. Close. I'm getting closer. So I think it has to be somewhere right here, right next to the eye. Yeah, like somewhere right there, I think. Okay. This is definitely a little bit better. Yep. Very close, but yeah, I think if I dip it down way too low like this, it will just make it look like it's a little bit off. Hey there, bird. Yeah, this is Poogie from MonHun. I plan to make this like a little animation for my channel. It's like it will be like an alert or something. I don't know what's gonna come out of it, but yeah, I just putting this out there. I kind of want to theme it all to MonHun since that's the series that I've been playing lately. Alright, let's see. I think I gotta put it somewhere here. Yeah, I think right here is like the sweet spot for it. Yep. But yeah, I hope you're doing well too. I'm doing good. Let's see. You can add to the BTTV list. Oh yeah, yeah. See, I tried to update my BTTV. I haven't tried it out yet to see if they work on my channel. But I think I chose some public ones that are available, and they're mostly like sloth ones that I added. I don't think it shows up for me. I might have to reinstall the plugin to get it to be visible. But I think I had yeah, I had a bunch of sloths selected, of course. I gotta represent my sloths. And I think there was a Ninja Turtle too that was added. I haven't used it for a while. But yeah, I may want to add some like original ones to my BTTV someday. But yeah, I think I may want to start featuring some of the emote creations, like the ones that like yours. I know yours is coming up, and I may want to feature that sometime soon, possibly next week or so when I have more time. Also, I will be building a new computer soon, so I'm not sure when I could start that. So I gotta get response from my friend to see when that's gonna happen. So until I find that out, then I can get started on those bird emotes. But I do have some ideas on one of how I'm gonna make it look already. So yeah, that is something that's on the schedule soon. All right, let's see, head. Let's see where this is. Oh my gosh, no! The head is dislocated from the body. I have a feeling this would happen. Okay, let's get rid of these frames. Man, this is so slow. Yeah, my computer is like old. I built it back in like 2007. And upgraded a few parts like the video card, hard drive, and that's pretty much it. CPU, motherboard, still, and the RAM is still, you know, the same as I've always used. And it's starting to wear. So finally, after what, 13 years, I finally get to build a new computer. Really soon, hopefully. Let's see. Alright, I can probably just start tilting the head around here. Frame 15. Feel like a new computer doing the same this week. Any laptop coming in? Oh, nice! Congrats on the laptop, man. Yeah, I see that you've been doing some music streams, so that's pretty neat. Add some variety to your channel. And some IRL stuff. Yeah, I used to do first I learned animation back in high school. Like I took animation class. I think it was senior year, I took animation. And that was way back in like the K-pop days. Like you know how long ago that was. So it was like around 2002, 2003. So yeah. Like you could imagine like I'll be sitting at the computer with AOL Instant Messenger open and Solid 7 radio in Winamp, and fast forward to 2021, I'm still doing the same thing. Working on animations, listening to music on Winamp, but except without AIM, it's Discord now. Actually, I don't have Discord open right now, but my computer would be way too laggy to handle that. But now we're actually able to live stream live video as opposed to just the audio. I kind of want to count like shoutcasts, like Winamp shoutcasts. Oh my gosh, is the shadowing, the window shadowing showing up on the stream? If so, that's embarrassing if it did. But yeah, I would count like shoutcasts, like the radios that we did way back in the Solid 7 days, Soompi. I would count those as live streamings too. Except, you know, it's audio format. It's, you know, it's like 1/2 of a stream. But we're still streaming, still live streaming. So yeah, we were pioneers, man. We've been doing it since like the early 2000s, dude. Oh man. These are just my mainstay for a little while till IRL. Oh, okay. Smart thing, IRL will probably be YouTube. Okay. Yep, good old K-pop days, Solid 7, yep. solid 07. Man, I remember we all just like hang out on that AIM chat, and then we take turns. We have our own shifts. Like each day, each DJ would have like an afternoon or an evening, and then we would like trade spots to when someone has to take a break, and then someone would come in and take over. Man, I once had like the night or graveyard shift. Like I was going from like nighttime to all the way to morning one time. That was wild. And they were like, there were a few of us for both Solid 7 and then also Soompi. Like each of the communities had like their own radio station, and then even more after that, there was like D Melody was another one that had its own thing. Like I was part of that for a little bit. I think by that time, towards the end of 2002, I was like drifted apart from the scene. It's like most of my favorite groups just like broke up. Like the contract just ended. SES, HOT. I think Brown Eyes was another group that only released like 2 albums, and after that they just disappeared. I mean, they were still working in the background and stuff, but they weren't releasing any new stuff, new songs. Sir, Williams still same personage, but a bit more mature, I guess. Yeah, same here. I think for me, like I was into a variety of types of music. I was always into electronic music, and you know, the K-pop was just, you know, the pop side of the kind of music that I was into at the time. But nowadays it's like less of the K-pop. I can't really get into the new stuff now. Tilt that down here. Yeah, I've lost track of all K-pop. I mean, I still follow Soompi and stuff, like on the social networks. And Sehun was the other site. I think they got renamed to All K-pop. And I barely know anyone there now that runs the site. Like, I feel like it's like different people that run the site now. But yeah, I still listen to like electronic music, mostly trance, namely the trance scene. I've always been into way back, so like a good solid, like over 20 years. But yeah, SES came back with a comeback recently, like a few years ago. And they released a few songs, like a mini album. They call them like mini albums now. Which is basically just like half of an EP. Sometimes it's 3 songs, sometimes it's 6 songs. But yeah, that is totally a thing now. Alright, let's see. Rotate this head a little bit more. Super was amazing. That was my jam. Until Big B Radio. Oh my gosh. I vaguely remember that Big B Radio. Although I don't think I've ever tuned in or visited the site. There was also Asian Load. AsianLoad.com or Asian Load Radio or something like that. They have their own radio station. I would listen to that too. I wish I could have kept in contact with some of the folks that that played some of the music on there. There were a few people that I wanted to hit up, because we used to hang out a lot back on AIM, and Ventrilo was another one. Like, I don't know if you were one of the folks that hopped on Ventrilo, but some of us, we were on that, like from AIM to Ventrilo. Like, we were just hanging out on the Ventrilo side, because that was where we were able to talk, like audibly, voice by voice. Let's see. Phases until now. Epic High. Oh yeah, I remember Epic High. Still alive, at least. Nice. Getting all the Asian pop. It's more Japanese pop. Can't do more. Too many things. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, when it comes to like the Asian pop stuff, like whatever is popular enough that other people would play it, I would be able to hear them play the songs and stuff. But I usually keep up with my trance stuff, my electronic side of things, because I'm just more interested in that. And also synthwave. I've been getting into synthwave back in like around 2010-ish. Like after the movie Drive came out, Drive with Ryan Gosling. Like that movie really kicked off that sort of 80s sound, 80s inspired music style. And now it's become like very popular now. Like some of the popular stuff here and there. Yeah, All K-pop is the site, allkpop.com. So there's 2 sites that I still follow, try to keep up with current K-pop stuff, is Soompi and All K-pop. Speaking of Soompi, oh my gosh, I think I would say like 1999 was when I discovered Soompi. It was back then. It was called Soompi Town. I think it was SoompiTown.net. Oh my gosh, man, I could like bring up a lot of the smaller sites that were around back then, and the English-based sites. Among them were Soompi Town, Breeze Tens. Breeze Tens was a smaller site run by Webmaster. You remember that term, Webmaster? Oh man. Her name was Nancy. She ran that site, breezetens.net. It was, now in hindsight, I would describe that site more as like a blog site. Because she would post like site updates, what she would add to the site and stuff, new layouts from time to time. I would visit it frequently, like almost on a daily basis. But it felt more like a journal, and And not to mention, you know, that this is around the time when, you know, people were still using message boards, GeoCities. So it felt like one of those sites, but more, you know, HTML-y, HTML, you know, like homemade HTML page, like Asian Avenue. I don't know if you ever use Asian Avenue. now I'm hitting up all the old sites. GeoCities, Asian Avenue. Oh my gosh! Long before MySpace, there was Asian Avenue. That was another social network that I was I was part of. All right, I'm gonna save this real quick before I lose this. Let's see. 6 songs to group day 6. Day 6. That sounds vaguely familiar. Did that same year. Okay. Bigby Radio was a super East Coast thing. Okay. It was more for Mondo kind of. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's what it was. That's probably why I didn't. I wasn't too part of that community, because it was mostly just. It's just that it just only focused on the Kanto pop, right? So I wanted like a mix of things. That's why Asian Load Radio was my place for that, because it would include K-pop, you know, the Chinese side, and Japanese too. And then I don't think anyone else besides myself. There was a one other community that would also feature Thai pop. I feel like not a lot of us, you know, a lot of folks that we knew that were into the K-pop scene at the time knew about Thai pop. But I had a whole collection of like cassette tapes and CDs and video CDs of karaoke's of Thai pop artists that I used to listen to way back in the mid-90s before I got into the K-pop scene. Yeah. And then I would sneak in some of those Thai pop songs into the radio, Shoutcast radio, and to see if people would notice, like, oh, what song is this? Yeah, that's what it is. Let's see. So I wish I did too. I was on MSN. Okay, yeah. IRC. Oh my gosh. Yeah, IRC. Yeah. After AIM, AOL, Weibo. Oh my gosh. Yeah. English-based K-pop sites. Yeah. Another one was Calacro. I don't know if you remember Calacro. I met. Well, I didn't meet. I'm still friends with at least one other person from that site. Calacro. Calacro.net. That site was not very popular, but it had a message board that I would visit frequently. I think Sehun was the next door neighbor that the webmaster of Calacro was part of, and I think that's how I found out about Sehun.net. Or Sehun.com, or whatever the address was. But everyone was like gathered over at Sehun forums. Like, man, that site was just so popular. So Sehun, and then Solid 7, and Soupy. Those were the top 3. And then there were a few other ones that came out after, but yeah, Webmasters, Breeze 10s. I think I remember that one for a while. Oh yeah. Yeah, Asian Avenue, yep. Oh my gosh, Zanga. Was a variety case. I think I did the last interview with Lara, then probably burnt my bridge too. Jeez. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, Calacro was the like one of the very first sites. Like Calacro, Breeze 10s, and then Soompi. And then there were a few other ones where they would upload K-pop photos, like official photographs from the labels themselves. Like, I think they were like a professional photography studio that would, you know, feature their photographs of those K-pop stars on their site. I forgot what it's called now, but if I recall, I might still have floppy disks. Yeah, I'm talking floppy disks that would have those photos on those floppy disks, if I can find them. Yeah. Was me trying to learn from shock jocks from America? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's wild, man. It's wild to think like that far back and like how far we've come. How far technology has come. Like the whole internet and all this live streaming stuff. It's pretty wild, man. Alright, so I have this save. I think I'm gonna have to work on the rest of this offline. Made a lot of progress. I went from scratch. Started from scratch tonight. Drew out Poogie, and then I got to animate the Poogie. But now my computer's just lagging. Can barely play this properly. But I got most of the part that I want down. I wanted to add like a little heart that come out at the top of his head. Normally in the Monster Hunter games there would be like a heart that pops up if it's like, you know, taken care of. Like when you pet the Poogie, it gets that heart icon. So that is something that I want to feature. Also might need to add some more color to the feet. But yeah, this is what we got so far. Very nice. I got the nose to animate too. Oink oink. Oh man, so proud of this. But yeah, if you want, oh, I forgot to mention the price, but emotes, I usually charge at a rate of 20 per emote. But if once I get that first one going, I'll let you know. I'll send you, you know, you'll probably see it on stream. I'll probably feature it next week if I have time, or if in case I don't get to build the computer. I'm not sure how fast the transition will be from this old computer to the new one. But if in case I don't get to build it, I'll probably try to work on a little bit of it until I get to build it. But we'll see. I don't know. I think in the next couple weeks it's gonna be, I don't know, pretty rough. Trying to figure out when I can. And I'll probably stream it too, myself building it, but I'm not sure how that's going to work because I would have to enable the cam and maybe point it downward somehow. I got to have maybe set up a rig or something to maybe have it point downward, like bird eye view. Bird eye view. On top of the desk, and then have the case and motherboard and I'll start building it. So yeah, and then I gotta wait for all the parts to come in too, so, and we haven't got all the parts yet, so that's still in the forecast. Alright, but yeah, I can't wait to get to, you know, work on some more emotes. It's gonna be exciting. Alright, so I think tonight this should be good. Oh man, this Poogie. Can't wait to actually feature this now. I mean, actually, like, finish it up and then, like, put it on the channel and stuff. Just, like, show it off, put it in the corner somewhere. And I gotta figure out what I want to use it for. Maybe for a follower or something, or host, I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so I'm gonna take off for now. Thanks all for the lurks and the chats. I'll be back tomorrow with 3U on the Wii U. By 3U I mean Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. So I'm not sure what time. I'll try to feature during the day if I can. If not, it'll probably be pushed into the night, unfortunately. But you know, that's all the time that I could fit in. Alright, so I'm taking off for now. Have yourselves a wonderful rest of your night, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.